We came up with a genius idea on stream today. I think some of you are really going to like this. It just adds layers upon layers onto Dragonheir Silent Gods. I was running Heretical Runes like you see behind me, and I'm doing stage 9 with my Ice Blast team, the same team I use on Vortex. It's really fast, really easy. I was like, what if we add 5 more stages? We go up to floor 14, but we keep the rewards exactly the same as stage 9. No difference whatsoever. What would motivate people to take that challenge and try to make it up to floor 14? Not to farm it, but just make it up there because it's a cool challenge, because I'm beating this so easily. And every day I'm doing my Fae, I'm doing my pillars. What if I wanted this additional challenge? What if whales or low spenders or even free to play that had the right heroes to be able to make it up to stage 14? What would be the incentive? And then somebody in chat said, what about an avatar? And it just blew my mind. I was like, man, an avatar for beating stage 14 for this one. And then immediately I said, what if we beat all stage 14 for every single dungeon and we give them a really special avatar, a special frame, and then you give somebody like a dice. If you wanted to do a dice, you could do a dice, because we can give them frames, we can do avatars, and we can do dice. The frame you want to do because people can flaunt that. You can see people's frame, and you need to have a little S2 next to it for season 2 or season 9, season 12. You got to have that little season next to it so we can tell that you beat it on whatever season that you beat it, whatever you're flaunting for your avatar. And then you have like a picture of the Phoenix here, season 2. And then if you beat all of them, you've got this really special avatar that maybe moves a little bit and it says season 2 on it, or season 3. I don't know. I'm just saying that I think this adds a crazy layer onto the game that could lead into other things. We're not giving anybody an advantage. And I know it's not something that the game needs to implement right now. It's not something that we need to step away from doing their normal work, getting ready for the next season. I understand that. I know it's nothing that maybe even a free-to-play or even a whale might not have an interest in doing. But for me, I would love doing that. I would love taking my account, trying to beat those harder stages, even though it's the same exact rewards, because on a normal day when I want to grind it, I would just do 9. Again, no change in rewards. I would just do 9. But if I wanted to go up and beat 14 and try to show a free-to-play way to do it, I would take that challenge. I would try to do it, and I would definitely beat it because I have a robust roster. I would try to beat it with my normal account as well. Just that one time, just try to beat it and have a nice challenge with it, because right now, I got to say, I'm halfway into season 2. There is no challenge in farming this. I don't think there needs to be a challenge. I'm not advocating for it to be challenging. It needs to be balanced so that free-to-play and low spenders can do this. I think Ancient Battlefield is overtuned, way overtuned for season 2. I think it's a little overtuned for season 1. Definitely for season 2. I don't think these dungeons should be hard at all. I think free-to-play and low spenders should be able to burn through these dungeons to get the gear they need. And then all the whales should compete on the leaderboards. We shouldn't make these difficult. So keep that in mind. Ancient Battlefield needs to be toned down a bit. That way, all players can play this, and then the whales and the people like myself that want a challenge, we can try to go to 14 and we can get ourselves a special avatar. Let me know. I don't know. I just think, for some reason, it blew my mind because I was beating this so easily, and then I talked about these extra stages. What would make people want to do it? And then right when somebody said an avatar, I went over there and looked at the avatars we have of the heroes, and I look at some of the frames they give us, and then I see that we can have, you know, additional dice if we want to. They could give that as a reward, but you've got to make sure that there's those avatars so that other players can then see it. You got to be able to, you know, peacock it. You got to flaunt it off so everyone can see that and be like, man, that guy went and beat all stage 14s of the dungeons just this last season or the season prior to that or whatever else. He must have a really strong account or some really good strategies. Let me know your thoughts. I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but I just think adding layers upon layers onto Dragonheir can only help, especially since it doesn't change the power difference at all. It's all for just fun and all just to show off that you can get something done. And it's challenging for me to be able to go in there and try different comps and for myself to be able to get all of them done. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate your love and support. I will see you all in a video soon.